Hey there, how you doing? Doing good? That's great. Well, you're going to be feeling a lot better once I tell you this massive announcement. Are you ready for this? We are on Patreon now. Yeah, Patreon. In case you don't know what that is, Patreon is basically a subscription service for content creators like us here at the Bottom Line Podcast. So, yeah, there's your short summary of Patreon. But no, in all seriousness, we're on Patreon now. We're super excited to be a part of this community. This has been in the works for quite some time, but we had to iron out a few things, and we haven't really promoted it as much, but we're promoting it a lot more now than ever. So please go join our Patreon. The link is down below in the description section. We have 3 tiers for you as of right now. We do plan on expanding over time, but right now we have 3 tiers. We have the rookie deal, which is $5 a month. We have the VIP package for $10 a month, and we have the all access pass for $30 a month. But you want to join right now, especially throughout the entire month of June, because we are offering an exclusive deal to our fans who sign up for the rookie deal package, which again is $5 a month. The first 50 fans, that's right, 50. The first 50 fans who sign up for the rookie deal tier will have an opportunity to schedule a Zoom call with us. That's right. You heard me correctly. So if that sounds good to you, go do us a favor. Click the link down below in the description section and go join our Patreon. Again, the first 50 fans will have the opportunity to get a Zoom call on the rookie deal tier. Now, this is only available on the All Access Pass, but if you sign up now on the rookie deal, not only will you be saving money, but you'll get an opportunity to talk to us. How cool is that? But again, you have to act fast. This is only for the first 50 people, and it goes on throughout the whole month of June. So you have 1 month to act on this deal. So again, click the link down below, go join our Patreon, and do not miss this exclusive deal. Oh, what's going on? Welcome to the Bottom Line Podcast, your sports and entertainment destination. I'm Jimmy Finizzi. I hope you're doing well. You already know what to do. Hit us up on all social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at BottomLineWMCX. Use hashtag BottomLine. Also, if you are new to this podcast, first of all, welcome. And second of all, make sure that you subscribe on YouTube and hit that bell so you don't miss an episode. And subscribe on all audio platforms and include Jimmy when searching for this podcast. This team is impressing me more week after week. And so far, 60 games into the season at the time of this recording, I was wrong. But let's see if they can keep this up. Of course, I'm talking about the New York Yankees, as you can tell by my Aaron Judge shirt that I'm wearing if you're watching on YouTube. But the New York Yankees, oh my goodness. They're making noise this year, ladies and gentlemen. I love it when I boldly predict something and that particular player or team proceeds to go ahead and shut me up. If you don't remember what I'm talking about, a couple of months before the season started, I boldly predicted this. I'm calling it right here, right now, and you heard it here first from me. The New York Yankees are not making the playoffs this year. And why is that? Because they are just way too inconsistent. They have been for the past decade, ever since they won the World Series. All they rely on is the home run. Their pitching is always a question mark.
Okay,
the injury bug always plagues them. Everything that can go wrong with this team. Yeah, how stupid am I now? No, listen. Again, it's 60 games in. There's still 102 more to go. I really am hoping they can keep this up when it comes to the postseason, because obviously they're proving me wrong and they're going to make the postseason, barring any freaking disastrous, catastrophic collapse. But that's beside the point. I'm not predicting that to happen, so please do not get me wrong on that. But I'm just glad the Yankees are shutting me up. So let's see where we stand right now. At the time of this recording, the Yankees are in first place in the American League with one of the best records in baseball at 44-16. Winners of 9 of their last 10 and on a 4-game winning streak. They have an 8.5-game lead over the Toronto Blue Jays, who are 35-24. They have a 9-game lead over the Tampa Bay Rays, who are 35-25. They have a 12.5-game lead over the Boston Red Sox, who've been playing a lot better lately, who are 32-29. And the Orioles, well, let's face it, they're the Orioles. They're trash. Even though they're 26-35, which is slightly better than I thought, they're still the Orioles. They're not that good of a team. They're 18.5 back. So, yeah, the Orioles, no. And by the way, just for context here, because I know Met fans are going to be like, oh, well, you're not talking about the Mets. Well, let me mention the Mets real quick for all you Met fans out there who are going to criticize me for not mentioning them. But anyway, that's beside the point. Let's go back to the Yankees here. 44-16, and they are coming off a weekend where they not only swept the Chicago Cubs, who are mediocre at best. They're not a good team. They're mediocre at best. But they not only swept the Cubs at Yankee Stadium, they completely embarrassed them, completing it with an 18-4 victory on Sunday, June 12th. You can't make this up, man. You really can't make this up. I mean, it was just, I wish the offense would be more like this, and I hope it's like this the rest of the season. I really, really do. But to give you context on how well the offense is doing, let's take a look at some individual player stats here. Let's look at, we'll talk about Aaron Judge in a second because I want to get on him for a second. Not in a bad way, don't worry. Anthony Rizzo, he started off the season red hot. I think at one point he was the league leader in home runs with I think 9, at one point to start the season. And now he's got 15 on the year so far. So good on him. Stan's got 13 home runs. Torres has 12. Gleyber Torres is starting to really turn the corner this season after a disastrous year last year. So good on Gleyber Torres. Matt Carpenter, I mean, ever since he got here, I mean, think about it. Matt Carpenter was playing in the minor leagues 26 or 27 days ago. And ever since he got traded to the Yankees, this man's got 6 home runs in his first 10 games. Is it safe to say the old Matt Carpenter is back? I think so. So far, at least. Let's see if he keeps this up. But I'm loving the addition of Matt Carpenter, although I do wish he would shave off that mustache. But that's beside the point. DJ LeMahieu, I mean, there's nothing more to say. He's DJ LeMahieu. I mean, he's an automatic hit almost every time. As far as RBIs are concerned, Rizzo has 41, Stanton has 40, Torres has 28, LeMahieu's got 26. Jose Trevino, who has been one of the more clutch players on this Yankee team. If you were to have told me that Jose Trevino would have been traded to the Yankees and would have played as well as he had and would have played as well as he has been now, while Ben Rotvert, or however the heck you say his name, is dealing with an injury, I would have said you were crazy. Honestly, I completely forgot that Ben Rotvert, whatever the heck his name is on this team. That's how good Jose Trevino has been. Jose Trevino has 18 RBIs so far, and he has, how many home runs does he have so far? 5 home runs. So not too shabby for a catcher so far this year. And speaking of catchers, look, Kyle Higashioka, yes, he is not having a good year. But this guy went from having 0 home runs the entire season to hitting 2 this past Sunday against the Cubs. So I don't know if this is the start of turning the corner for Kyle Higashioka, but he's not having a good year. He's much better defensively, in my opinion. But then again, Jose Trevino was great defensively and offensively. So in all honesty, I love Kyle Higashioka, but bold take, I'm making Jose Trevino my primary starting catcher. But that's just me. You can call me crazy. Let me know if I'm crazy. I might be, but that's beside the point. But anyway, let's talk about Aaron Judge. This man, clearly bet on himself this year. He turned down a potential $250 million or $300 million offer from the Yankees. I forget exactly what it was, but he turned down a boatload of money because he thinks he's worth more. And you know what? That bet is paying off for Aaron Judge so far this season. He is playing at an MVP type level. I mean, a 318 batting average, 24 home runs, 48 RBIs. I mean, if that doesn't scream MVP level to you, I don't know what does. Now, do I think he's going to win MVP? That's tough to say right now. I mean, Ronald Acuna Jr. all of a sudden, ever since he got back from injury, is on an absolute tear right now. So he might be in the conversation, but Aaron Judge is definitely in the conversation as well. But as far as whether he'll win it, we'll get there once the end of the season draws nearer. But Aaron Judge, the bet is paying off for him so far. However, now that the pleasantries are out of the way, let's get into a couple of problems here with this team. Miguel Andujar. Now, I'm not saying that he's a problem. He's not. But the problem is with the Yankees because they are not utilizing this man enough. And it's gotten so bad that he has requested a trade. You know how bad you have to mismanage a player for him to be like, oh, I don't want to be here anymore. I deserve more playing time. And you know what? Miguel Andujar absolutely 100% deserves more playing time. I mean, have you seen his bat speed? His swing is phenomenal. No, he's not a great defender. He's an okay defender, in my opinion, at least. He is a much better offensive player, and he absolutely deserves to go somewhere else where he can prove himself. So I really, really hope that Miguel Andujar finally gets that chance. Aaron Hicks. I mean, listen, Aaron Hicks, his batting average isn't way below the Mendoza line, and he has a really high on-base percentage this season, which means he's drawing a lot of walks, which is great. Anything you can do to get on base. And he's actually doing pretty decent defensively. But, oh my God, he has become such a liability so far this year offensively. I mean, it's hard to watch him. Him and Joey freaking Gallo. Where do I begin with him? I mean, his batting average is so bad, I don't even want to say it right now. But Joey Gallo does have 8 home runs. I'll give him that. And he also has 15 RBIs batted in. So as far as that goes, it's okay. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. But Joey Gallo is just so tough to watch offensively. Defensively, he's fine. I'm not concerned about Joey Gallo's defense. But the power is just lacking, man. Joey Gallo has been abysmal ever since he got here. I mean, what was the point of getting him in the first place? Just because his swing is perfect for the short porch in right field? Really? That was your purpose of getting him, Brian Cashman? So those are the only bad things on this Yankee team. Aaron Hicks, Joey Gallo, and not utilizing Miguel Andujar enough. Other than that, though, so far, 60 games into the season, I've been very impressed with these New York Yankees. Now, I have been hearing it from Yankee fans on Twitter that have now gotten their expectations way up high, thinking that they're going to win the World Series this year. Slow it down. Slow it down. Let's see this become more consistent come playoff time. Then talk to me. Because unless I see it more consistently, I still don't think this Yankee team is winning any damn championship anytime soon. I need to see more. Yes, they have been very impressive. They've been playing a lot more small ball rather than just relying on the home run. They've been playing great defense, which is something they've been lacking for a little while. And the chemistry around them is just really, this is a fun New York Yankees team, man. Probably the most fun Yankees team that I have seen since the 2017 Yankee team, when they were one game away from going to the World Series. But with all that being said, pump the brakes. Can we wait to see what happens come October time? That's all I'm asking for. I need to see more from this Yankee team. That's all I'm saying. But so far, I've been very, very impressed. And that's the bottom line. What are your thoughts about the New York Yankees so far this season? And to everybody who has been calling for Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman's firings, how are you feeling now at this point? Let me know down in the comments below on YouTube and on all social media at BottomLineWDM6. And don't forget to use hashtag BottomLine. The Bronx Bombers are certainly living up to their name, but can they keep it up? Stay tuned on Wednesday for Reaction Wednesdays. And spoiler alert, we got another double header for you. And we got two great ones for you. So stay tuned for a double Reaction Wednesday this week. I'm Jimmy Finizzi. This is the Bottom Line Podcast. See you in the next episode. Peace and take care.